Hey, FanboyNation.
This is your pal Daffy Duck, and you're watching.
You're watching.
We're watching. You're watching Fanboy.
Fanboy. Fanboy.
Fanboy.
Fanboy.
A fanboy, etc.
FanboyNation.
Dot. I assume com.
I get to reconnect with the founder of the San Diego Spirits Festival, this being its 16th anniversary from September 27th through the 28th. Liz Edwards, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. You know, very busy lady at the moment.
I noticed we are 1 month away. The event's going to be in La Jolla in San Diego. You have George Pahone Jr. of the Black Eyed Peas and singer-songwriter Andrew Cole that are going to be there. We got tequila, we got whiskey, cognac, vodka, et cetera, coming through. You keep making every year bigger and better.
Yeah, and this year is even bigger than last year, and last year was huge as it is. Having the headliner this year as well with George Pahone of the Black Eyed Peas. He's going to be performing with Andrew Cole. I know Jason Jenkins, our flamenco player. I know he's going to jump on that stage as well. So it's going to be a concert within a cocktail festival, if you can imagine, drinks in hand, listening to some amazing music, and then you can turn around and all of a sudden you've got a samba girl or a belly dancer with a snake. The men are usually scared of the snake and not the women. But yeah, we got tequila. We got so many tequilas this year. I think it's our largest category. And some of these tequilas, run $300, $400 a bottle, and you're tasting that stuff.
Ooh. Liz is making a party. Just remember to be responsible when you drink. Get an Uber or a taxi cab or a Lyft or whatever, but make sure that you have a sober driver. Let's get that out of the way ahead of time.
Yeah, and also restaurants. Right now there's 7 restaurants. By the time the event comes around, I should have 12 restaurants. Some are doing one day, some are doing both days, and the restaurants are going to be within the museum on the terraces. So they're going to be having, tastings of whatever it is that their specialty might be. As I mentioned, the Samba Girls, Belly Dancer, Jason Jenkins, the brands are amazing. Rums of Puerto Rico have come in as well, and they're bringing, I believe, something like 12 different rums from beautiful Puerto Rico. They're going to be in our main area of Jacobs Hall. We've got vodka. We've got a couple of ready-to-drinks this year, not as many as I've had in the past, which, I think it's a good thing because the attendants of the event, they're coming there to try the spirits, and it is really a spirited event.
Well, I love the fact that you mix it up. 1 year whiskey will be the prominent one. This year tequila is going to be the prominent one. Another year vodka was the prominent. So you make sure that everyone gets a different flavor year to year.
Yeah, that's interesting, and it's typically I can watch those trends happening. The month before the festival, actually, it's next weekend. I have a blind tasting of close to 200 different alcohol spirits from the different categories, and there will be about 28 judges blind tasting all day long to find the best of the best. And some of those are also in the festival. So you're going to see some of these brands with medals on their bottles, medals around their necks, because they're so proud that their particular spirit has won a prestigious award. So that's next weekend, and it's I won't disclose the location because we don't want anybody coming here.
Well, I don't blame you. And, again, drink responsibly, everyone. We have to keep reminding you of that. I love the fact that I believe this is the 3rd year in La Jolla at this venue.
4th year.
4th year.
Fourth year in La Jolla.
Yeah.
4 years, yeah. So, La Jolla's beautiful. The Museum of Contemporary Art is an amazing venue. It's right on Prospect Street, backing to Coast Boulevard, which is the ocean. So the terraces, Jacobs Hall, Coast Room, all have beautiful views of the ocean. So every particular area of that venue is beautiful.
All right, Liz, now I also know that you're Greek, so we do have to ask, is there going to be any ouzo?
You know what? There is not going to be any ouzo, and yes, you do know I'm Greek. Yeah, and I do go to Greece every year. I love to go sailing. My husband and I, that's what we like to do in our very limited spare time. It's typically once the festival is over, we will go sailing, and we love going to sail in Greece. And I speak the language.
Right. Yeah, I do remember you were from Crete, so it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah, Yashui Mikala.
So
I do speak fluent Greek.
16 years, did you ever think, everyone is excited about year one, just to get it off the ground. And then year five is even more exciting because it's the first milestone because most things don't make it to year five. Here we are
Correct.
16 years later, and it's still going strong and it keeps getting bigger. And it's even bigger than the 15th anniversary milestone. What are you like? How do you feel when you sit there and you get to reflect for a moment and go, wow, we made it 16 years and look where we started and look where we've come?
Yeah, that's interesting you say that. When I first started this event, there were all these naysayers. Oh, Liz, you can't have an event that's a consumer-based event. All these types of events are just for the industry, they're closed, consumers aren't allowed. And I've always said, you can't have a great spirit without the consumer being part of it, because it's the consumer that drives what people love to drink. And I sit back and I go, wow, where did 16 years go? I can't believe that here I am from where we started in 2009, and right now we're in 2025. I'm older, but I don't feel older, but yeah, it's a testament to my being true to what I started. This is a cocktail festival, anything to do with cocktails and the food and bringing the entertainment. So what I've got is a well-rounded event that people can come and enjoy. There's nothing like it in San Diego, and I've gone to events all over the place. I do attend other events, and there's nothing like this event.
Yeah, you've had us out before. I would love to come back if you'll have me
I'm on
again.
back. Are
Yeah,
you coming this year? I hope
if
so.
if you'll have me, I'll be there. Yeah,
Yes, you can come this year.
as everything. Thank you so much. And as everything progresses, I remember one time we spoke, about a possible cigar patio. Is that still,
You,
an
you
idea
know,
or not really? Because fire and
not
alcohol don't always work the best together.
you know what, it doesn't work. There's a lot of people that really don't like smoking. I personally am one of those people. The museum doesn't lend itself to have that sort of area. So I know that you love your cigars, but unfortunately we don't have them at the festival.
I understand, but we do have to get that out of the way for people that are cigar smokers or vape or cigarette smokers or whatever else.
Yeah,
That we got to let them know
yeah,
ahead of time.
no smoking. The museum doesn't like it. I don't like it.
Is there a particular tequila or whiskey or vodka from last year? Well, let's just make general spirits that is returning that you're excited to see come back?
Yeah, there's a few coming back. It's not just one.
No, I meant one personally
There's
that you were
many coming
excited
back.
for.
Uncle Nearest whiskey.
Mhm.
Oh, La Sirena is a gorgeous bottle. It looks like a siren, like a mermaid.
Mhm.
They were there for the first time last year, and they were the first to sign up for 2025. Literally, moment the event finished last year, they basically said, Liz, we want this same location next year. We're signing up right now. And yeah, I'm excited to welcome them back and to welcome all the brands that keep coming back every single year supporting me. And this year we have quite a number of new San Diego brands as well that are going to be at the event. And I encourage everybody to come and come to the museum, buy your tickets for the San Diego Spirits Festival, and have a fantastic time. Uber or Lyft, don't drive, and be responsible.
Now, you primarily focus on spirits. Is there going to be a wine component in this as well?
Yes, this year, yes, we have Priest wines are going to be there. We also have a cava, which is like a sparkling prosecco. We have that there as well this year. So yeah, two different things that we haven't had before.
And it's exciting for the wine drinkers because every once in a while you just want to sit and sip and
Yeah,
make
and
sure that it's the right event.
That's right. So yes, we do have wine. So we do have that cover there this year. We have plenty of water, plenty of water, and so you're going to be able to hydrate, sip, enjoy some food, enjoy some entertainment, and it's going to be one beautiful weekend.
High recommendation: every 2 to 3 tastings, go get a glass of water. You want to stay hydrated.
Yeah, or just carry that bottle of water around with you.
There you go. Keep it simple in that regard. Um, the
Yeah,
exciting part about this for you is, you've silenced the naysayers. Has there been a naysayer that
I
all,
did.
has turned around and go, all right, that actually admitted that they were wrong without
They
naming
have.
names, you know?
They have. They
Okay,
have. Yes, they have.
good.
So it's interesting to see that all of a sudden, and the naysayers that we're talking about alcohol brands here that have been the naysayers, yeah, they've become my best supporters. How's that?
That's wonderful, especially when the brands show up.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And it's interesting how the brands really enjoy getting a phone call from me. So, they know that I will pick up the phone and I will call them. They're not going to be handed over to anybody else. And I think that's the success of this event, that I'm really hands-on.
Wonderful. No, I'm excited for you because I remember I think the first time we spoke was maybe year 5 or 6, and then we've
Yeah,
done a couple of follow-ups, and here we are 16 years later.
I know.
Just the
Amazing.
excitement is there.
It is. It's there, totally there, and people can buy tickets. Go to the website is the best thing I can say, because if you go on the website, you can see all the brands that are going to be there, and just click on and buy the tickets, San Diego Spirits Festival.com.
And this is all like all inclusive, obviously, with the cocktails, with the drinks, the dancing, etc. Is there like a special VIP package or anything that's like an upgrade for
We
specialty
haven't done
drinks?
we haven't done a VIP package because we want everybody to be a VIP. And the biggest thing that you've just said, everything is included, all inclusive. You do the only thing you might want to, bring out your pocketbook or checkbook. We have a silent auction, and so we do have a silent auction. That's the only thing. If anybody wants to bid on anything, there, that's the only area that they may need to pull out their wallet and bid and enjoy.
Well, sometimes you got to make sure that it's the right event. Anything in particular that's coming about, silent auction wise, that we got to look for?
I think there's a signed guitar that is signed by the entire Black Eyed Peas, and
Wow.
that is going up for auction at the festival. I think that Andrew Cole currently has the guitar. He's going to take some photos of it for me so that we can start putting it up on social media. But I've been told that the entire Black Eyed Peas have signed the guitar.
That is amazing. That is definitely a huge get, especially for a silent auction.
Yeah, it's a huge get. So we hope we can raise a lot of money with that side with the guitar.
As things continue to progress, there's sponsorship information if people can still want to sponsor. There's inquiries, registration. Is there still time for a spirit company to want to be able to register, or are they going to like, hey, we've already booked everybody up, let's
There
see you
are,
next year?
there are 3 spots left, and I know we're going to sell them. Well, yeah, I'm positive that uh, there are actually brands that are just finding out about this event, which really baffles me. And I get calls. Well, the competition next week, I'm getting deliveries constantly, and we need to close it. So there are 3 spots left in the festival. If any great brand is listening and they want to contact me, please do so.
I know Hyatt Resorts is part of one of the sponsors and part of the show itself. Are there any discounted tickets for a hotel nearby through Hyatt?
We've got I've made, yeah, people if they need to stay in a hotel, I've got a great discount rate with La Jolla Inn by the Sea, which is literally 3 minutes walk to the event at the museum, and I will, put that up on the website as well, so people know, hey, you know what, we've got discounted rates. All they have to do is call the Inn by the Sea and say, hey, I need the San Diego Spirits Festival rate. It's as simple as that.
That's beautiful. I mean, I'm excited because, you've taken care of every tiny little detail that people tend to forget about, and you've covered all your bases.
I have. I try to. I try to make sure that everything that we might need at this event is there. Our security guys wear black suits, okay? They are very well dressed. They're very respectful of everybody. If somebody does get a little bit too intoxicated, we even have first aid. We have a nurse there as well. So I make sure that everything is taken care of.
I love it. Dress business casual,
Dress to have fun and impress, don't wear a suit, please. Just come, dress beautifully, and we are going to be indoor outdoors, so make sure you have sunscreen on. Wear a hat if you want to for outside, sunglasses, because it does get pretty bright out there on the terraces.
Wow. And this is a 2-day event. What time does it begin on Saturday?
Saturday starts at 2 and finishes at 6. And Sunday we start at 1 and we finish at 5. 1 hour earlier on Sunday, because the brands, the moment everybody leaves, they start cracking down those exhibits. It takes us a day and a half to put this event up, okay? A full day and a half. It takes 3 hours to break down. I find that incredible. It's just incredible.
Yeah, the way they put everything together is just unbelievable.
Yeah, so we'll be working all day Friday, putting it together. That's Friday the 26th, and then continue Saturday morning all the way through to, I try to tell everybody, I want you ready by midday, because we want to do a final check and make sure everything's there, because those doors open at 2 o'clock. People start lining up at 1 o'clock.
Wow. And okay, let's say I get there 12:45. I'm one of those people that likes to be, one of the first through the door. As I walk in and I see all the vendors that are there and all the samples that we're going to have, which way should I go first, left or right, in starting my journey through the tastings?
Oh my God, come in through the entrance and do a quick left and work the entrance, because there's some amazing stuff in the entrance. And then from there, you're going to come back, but you go down the stairs, and if you turn left, you're in this gorgeous room with floor to ceiling windows that overlooks the ocean. There's food in there, and then if you come the other way, you go out to the terraces. There's brands there, and there's also food out there as well. And then go down the stairs to the other section, and that's Jacob's Hall, and that is where you will find the stage, and Uncle Nearest, La Serena, Rubs of Puerto Rico, they're in there, and our roaming entertainment is everywhere, so you'll be able to wander this event for 4 hours.
Wow. And the concert with George and Andrew begins at what time?
You know what? I think they're going to start around 3 o'clock. They're going to do sets. I think they've got. I think they're planning 2 sets. I'm not, very familiar with the way they're structuring it, but I believe they'll do the first set around 3 o'clock.
Oh. I know on
Saturday and.
Go. I'm sorry.
On Sunday, I think they'll because the event starts at 1. I foresee it they're doing their first set around 2:30. 2:30. Again, I'm not sure of what their timeline is, but the entire time, the Samba girls are there wandering around. Jason will be starting straight away, and he's in the entrance with his flamenco. He's amazing. DJ Mike, he's in the entrance as well. And then we also have a little 2-piece band on one of the terraces playing jazz. So entertainment is everywhere.
You have outdone yourself this year for year 16. I know some of the restaurants are going to be Lobsters West. We have Hendo's Barrel House, Cork and Craft. So you have some outstanding restaurants that are going to be there as well.
And yesterday, Soltaire, which is the catering company for UC San Diego, they're going to be on Coast Terrace for 2 days. And I don't know what they're going to be serving, but that's great that Soltaire is going to be there as well.
Liz, I love everything that you've done with this 16 years. What is your husband's reaction Sunday evening around 7 o'clock after watching you just be on hyperdrive going 24, 48 hours just straight through?
Yeah, well, let's say it's not 7 o'clock, it's around 9:30 when we both get back to the house, and I'm just exhausted. Most years, I just fill our tub. My bathroom has a huge tub. I fill it with water and I put Epsom salts in it, and I just sit in that tub with a glass of champagne. This event, I hardly drink at the event. You might find me having a sip or two on the Sunday, but I will not be drinking. The one of our sponsors is they give me edible flowers, and I tend to walk around and put flowers in ladies' hair. I did that last year and they loved it. So you can call me the flower lady on Saturday, greeting people and putting beautiful edible flowers in their hair.
I love it. You mentioned the blind taste test is going to be next week.
Yeah.
Do we find, as patrons, we find out when we walk through the door that these are the winners, or is there going to be early results so we know who to head to right away?
I do actually release the results on the website. They'll be on the website the week before, but you'll know exactly who has medaled because they will have their medals. I give out the medals before everybody opens, before we open the doors on Saturday. And there are a number of the brands all over that venue who have entered this competition.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time today, Liz Edwards. San Diego's 16th Annual Spirits Festival, September 27th through the 28th in La Jolla, San Diego SpiritsFestival.com. Liz Edwards, it is always a pleasure to chat with you, and I look forward to seeing you in September.
Me too, okay? And I will shoot you your tickets shortly.
Oh, thank you so much.